Look at this. This is shoes. This is shoes. Y'all see this? I don't want to show y'all the front because my address is on that. But this is shoes. They sent it in this.
What is going on, people? Let's probably not do that because I'm probably going to cut myself. And then I'll go against what BX said. Anyway, so, because he got me this knife today. I forgot, I do have one other review that I was supposed to be doing, right? So, let me go ahead and get into this. So, without showing you the front, it's got my address and all that stuff on it. See this right here? Yeah, man. This is shoes. That has my address right there. I'll have to have blurred something out, I guess. But yeah, man, to quote Coffee, this is shoes in a bag, and I'm not thrilled about it. Hibbett usually does better than this, but maybe, just maybe, there's a reason. So I'm going to hold my judgment until I get this whole thing opened up, right? Kind of like I was saying the other day. Sometimes you got to just kind of see how things work out first, then you can worry about if you're going to be mad later. So, in this particular case, I don't know, this is weird. How is this? Because normally these things come in, what do you call it, in boxes, but this time around they did not. So that is weird to me. But it's, I don't know, maybe they're in stores like this now, but the last one's not so much. So that's odd. Yeah. I don't know. I also haven't been in a Hibbett lately, so I don't know. Maybe they have switched things up. It's just a little strange to me. But anyways, you can kind of tell what we're looking at here, right? Air Max 90 slides, infrared 90 slides, if you want to call them that. So that's cool. That's cool. I saw these a while ago, and I was like, oh, that's all right. I kind of wouldn't mind having a pair of Air Max 90 slides again. I mean, I have two already. You know, one that I keep at my mom's house, and the pair that's the Volt pair that's right there that made me a decent amount of money last year. For me. Made me, by my standards, a decent amount of money last year. But yeah, so got some slides here, and we're going to talk about them, right? So let's just do that and knock this thing out. It shouldn't be too long, right? Right here. What you're looking at is obviously something you can easily take in from just a couple pictures, and by now you've probably seen pretty much everything, but I'm going to talk to you real quick, just a little bit. Across the bottom, standard 90s style things, right? Nothing you haven't really seen before. Moving on up to this middle area, once again, nothing you haven't really seen before. I do like how they get the little shark fin thing going on in there, right? Kind of makes it a little more easy to understand why they went with these for their slide design. And then as far as this piece that goes over your foot, one of the things that I like about this is that it's made of some pretty decent quality. I mean, you got this little fake kind of leather on the sides with a little Nike Air, or excuse me, their little Air Max thing on the middle area there. That's on the inside as well. And then moving on to the top, you have this very plush feeling, whatever that material is, with that Nike Air Max logo on the top, right? So it just looks pretty nice to me, right? Feels pretty nice as well. And then as far as the sole, insole type area of the shoe, like the part where your foot would be, that it's kind of a weird sort of graded sort of thing going on. It might feel weird to your feet, but I wear socks in my slides, so I can't say, honestly. But anyways, something on my lip or something. But yeah, so anyways, moving on past that, the shoe, visually speaking, it's looking pretty good in my opinion, right? I do like the 90 infrared style. It's not a shoe that I went for. I ended up getting the 97 instead, personally. But this one, I think if you're into slides, it'd be something worth considering, just going off of the look and the fact that a lot of people like 90s and a lot of people like infrared. That simple. But anyways, moving on past that, because again, it's a slide, there's not much to talk about. We're just gonna get some on-feet things and talk about the sizing, right? So for these only came in like the whole sizes, like 8, 9, 10, whatever. So I went with the 9 because as a 9.5 guy, I choose to go with the 9s rather than going up to the 10s. I went up to the 10s on some other models. Not my favorite thing to do. So I don't, right? What works for you is what works for you. But that's just what I'm gonna leave you with, right? But I'm pretty sure these are very available. So go try a pair on somewhere and just see what you think. But if you can't though, just go with that and hopefully it works out. Most stores have a pretty decent return policy. Now, once you have narrowed down your size and you got that, One thing that you will notice is that if you check out the inside of these here, and I'll have to slip a picture in later or something, but looking, or maybe there will have been one earlier, but looking in here, there's not a whole lot of room on the inside of the shoe, right? At least not up front. As you wear them a while, you know, they do get kind of a little more broken in and stuff like that. But when you first put your feet in here, they're gonna feel very snug, just because of the way this whole thing is made on the inside. You can tell that. But it is at least gonna be a pretty nice feel once you get past all that. And the one thing that I do like and why I put these particular slides highly above others is because of the heel impact when you're walking around on that bubble and stuff. It just feels so much better to me than all the other slides that I have. So overall, this is my pick. It just sucks that they cost a lot. But anyways, I think that we've kind of covered everything real quick about the shoe, but I'll come back and cover what I was going to say about this, the pricing. Yeah, at a retail of $75, that's a lot for a slide, right? I got $10 off for some sale that Hibbett was doing, and then I had a $10 code for like my birthday or something. So that brought them down a bit, made it a little easier of a pill to swallow. But again, they're nice. It's just that price, it'll make me not suggest them right up front unless there's a sale going on. If there's no sale, get you some Adelet slides and call it a day, because they're like $35 and you'll be good. But past that, we're good. So if you have questions, leave them down below or something, because I feel like I went through this pretty quickly, so there's a possibility I could have missed something. Who knows? Have a nice rest of your day, or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm now finally done recording reviews, at least until probably freaking tomorrow or something, because I'm sure some box is going to come up that I forgot about. But I'll deal with the future in the future. So, later people.